새파란 자상한 추억의 하나 새노란 미련한 추억의 주에 쇠를 놓여보세 에라이 막춤이라도 추자 빛을 덮어두면 비가 날 닮았는지 전과 달리 따스한 눈빛 그렇게 나를 봐주더라고 기쁘게도 사실은 이질적인 느낌이 좀 든대도 애써 외면하고 마주친 너의 표정을 헷갈리지만 아마도 놀아줄 거야 오래도록 가려던 너의 그 반이 실제로 차가웠다 해도 이 어떤 불 위에 무엇이 연달에 살다가도 모르겠던 태도로 찾아오기만 하고는 이렇게도 햇살이 밝아져오는 낮에 모두가 떠나도 나 혼자 대혼자도 네가 나를 가감하고 있단 걸 알면서도 사실은 이질적인 느낌이 좀 든데도 애써 외면하고 마주친 너의 그 표정은 헷갈리지만 아마도 놀아줄 거야 오래도록 그래도 너의 그 반이 실제로 차가웠다 해도 이 어떤 불 위에 무엇이 연달래 살다가도 모르겠던 태도로 찾아오기만 하고는 예동 차려 이건 좀 아니다 힘껏 질러도 아무 말 없이 말고 가보내 주소리보다 원이 생각으로 와라 굳이 안 해도 놀아줄 거야 그 맘이 실제로 따스했다 해도 이 어떤 불 위에 무엇이 연달에 살다가도 모르겠던 태도로 찾아오기만 하고는 예동 차려 이건 좀 아니다 힘껏 질러도 아무 말 없이 말해봤자 뭐해 나라도
This is Dokkaebi.
쟤는 난 몰랐나봐 이젠 잘 찾아봐라 내게 여기 챙길 거다 챙겨 갈란다 와락 때리고 갈란다 네가 내 속을 아니 내가 네 맘을 보니 하루 이틀도 한두 번 넘어 아는 걸 세상 소리 노라고 그래 해로우는 날 보면 눈빛에 모든 시선이 멈추지 끝내 너만 몰라 왜 너도 날 원하잖아 그만해요 다 알고 있어요 그리 아닌 척 마요 누굴 거이나요 나타나봐요 나를 붙어요 사실 저도 모르네요 나 너무 어디 걸리잖아요 당장 날 데려가 빨리 나와라 Come 나와라 와라 나와라 와라 너 나와라 와라 득다 Come 나와라 와라 나와라 와라 얼른 나와봐라 득다 날 좀 바라봐라 이곳 튕기는 거 바라봐라 가나 죽게 너 자꾸 나를 누르 점점 놀아봐라 너 아직 몰라 너는 진짜 내 모습을 다 보여줄게 하지 너만 나만 바란 걸내 맘 모른 채 내게 숨지마 더 이상은 기다릴 수 없어 들어와 황홀하게 나를 보는 눈빛에 내 심장이 더 멈추지 근데 너만 몰라 왜 보여 널 원하잖아 그만해요 다 알고 있어요 괜히 아닌 척 마요 나타나봐요 나를 봐줘요 사실 조금 불안해요 나 너무 오래 걸리잖아요 당장 날 데려가 빨리 나와라 그럼 나와라 와라 나와라 와라 너 나와라 와라 그럼 나와라 와라 나와라 와라 너 나와봐라 날 좀 바라봐라 이거 튕기는 거 바라봐라 가나줄게 너 자꾸 말을 늘어놔 날 좀 바라봐라 돈은 세척하지 마라 이때 후회하지 너 정말 놀아봐라 너 조금 더 바쁜 나를 줘볼까 가가 나버릴까 한 번 더 좀 확실하게 가볼까 한 소리 것 없이 아크하게 놀아봐 그럼 나와라 와라 나와라 와라 너 나와라 와라 그럼 나와라 와라 나와라 와라 너 나와봐라 날 좀 바라봐라 이거 튕기는 거 바라봐라 가나줄게 너 자꾸 말을 늘어놔 날 좀 바라봐라 돈은 세척하지 마라 이때 후회하지 너 정말 놀아봐라 너
Yo.
간단히 맘먹고 시작 노력할 거야 Are you ready 우린 남들과는 달라 내 컨트롤하지 마 그럴 힘이 Sing it all
눈꺼 벗고 say it 뺏기지도 몰라 왜 이래
이게 우리 녹여 Welcome to my freak 내가 때려봐요 Do like this 내 what's it 내 뭔가 같은 love and peace 너왜 비웃어 내가 웃기니 웃어 난 축전에 반드시 한번 봐줘봐 Like it do it like this 주저앉지 말고 그냥 do it like this 너의 꿈과 함께 do it like this Like this Gotta do it like this Do it like this Do it like this Yo, like it like
Bounce, bounce, move like this. Now I got a plan like this.
Oh, I like this
여기 모여, gotta make it boom, make it boom, make it boom.
Coming in like a big wave
와라 주문을 외워봐라 여기 없다가 또 있다가 또 없더라 큐 전부 wake up showtime 뒤집어질 준비된 잔전
너의 문을 열어 원을 즐겨 Are you ready 잠든 자신을 불러 깨워 보란 듯이 너의 힘을 보여 Sing it all
뜨거, 온종일 눈부셔. 이 기분 hot play, trick on up like on a U-turn. Face off, 시작이니까 내 편. 가리지 말고 break all the rules, gotta move.
We make it like do it like this 주저앉지 말고 그냥 do it like this 너의 꿈을 가져 함께 do it like this Like this Gotta do it like this Do it like this Do it like this Go like it like
성이라 떠드는 건 무시해 Oh 바꿔 같이 바꿔가 Oh together with the dream team With the dream team With the dream team With the dream team What you want tell me what you want Come on tell me what you need Tell me what you need Sing it all 너의 향을 시작해
우린 빛나는 존재 아무도 막질 못해 Hold your hands up together now Come on wake up 나를 따라 do it like this 혼자 울지 말고 크게 do it like this 원래 숨어 있지 말고 do it like this Like this Gotta do it like this Put him up like this 포기하지 말고 다시 do it like this 도망치려 하지 말고 do it like this Like this Gotta do it like this Do it like this Gotta 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 do it like this
Turn me up so they can hear this. Louder. Your favorite boys are back. Damn it.
Okay, something like this.
Welcome to the jungle. 가려보자 check out. 이 편을 옆에 던지게 해. Let's go. I'm not 한눈에 지치고만 드리번 안 해도 아마 네 맘속에 있는 boy 내 심장을 의심하지 마.
Check one, lights on, all eyes on me. 지나가면 날카로운 시선. I be the hater's secret favorite. Turn the handphone, they got these up in the playlist. Look at my mom, handle my name up, I don't. You do it better, take it till I'm all listen, I don't. 원래는 앞서 먼저 go. 앵커처럼 눈독지는 애들 see it, 내가 올라가자 going
내 아름다움 몰랐던 감정에 널 맡겨봐. 내가 다 이루어줄게. 바래왔던 걸 가질 chance. Now or never. 주저하지 마.
Now what I do, hit me.
Just can't get it
I'ma go get it 원하는 거다 막 느려갈게 손을 벗어나 예쁘게 주스은 덤이는 blocks 결국 쓰러질 팔자 난 칼바람이 불어도 자리를 지키는 rock 누가 뭐래도 I'ma keep it going 막지 못해 볼 수도 없어 너 be up in my zone 뭐래도 do it your way 누구를 원망하지 마 Be your style you gonna be one of a kind
가슴 짜릿한 떨리는 감정에 널 맡겨봐. 먼저 원하기는 해. 그리고 그가 가진 chance. Now or never. 주저하지 마.
Now what I do, hit me
내 말은 너의 갈망이 현실을 갖춰 눈앞에 baby 밀어둔 그 감정은 이제 나에게 다 털어내 쏟아내 겁없이 내게로
Annyeonghaseyo, and my webcam is not on. Again, I do that same mistake. At least that one's easy to fix. Yikes. But annyeonghaseyo, hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. What was your name? Kitty from Hell. I love the name. But welcome on in, everybody. Wow. So, yesterday. Should have been streaming what I'm going to be streaming right now, yesterday. Because I guess the universe decided that, fuck you. It just pointed out me specifically. It was like, yeah, you, right there, you, fuck you. So, God, I couldn't get OBS to cooperate with me. It wasn't even doing anything, but it was having like encoding errors and like all the settings were getting fucked up. I'm like, what the fuck? I realized later that it had gone through a update, and I usually skip the updates because...
Good boy.
Thank you. Wasn't a good boy yesterday. I was a very angry boy. Like, what the fuck was going on? But yeah, it apparently decided to update without telling me. So that's how everything got fucked up. But yeah, I was having encoding errors just by running water dough by itself. Just what you have on the screen right now. Just all this and water dough. And it was just like freaking out because of that. So I was like, okay, well, what the fuck? So I basically had to run it back. I'm like 3 or 4 updates behind. Oh my god, what the fuck? 30? I'm on 30.2.3. It's a couple, I think it's like on 31, but like 31 point blah blah blah. But yeah, so I had to run it back. Then I had to, thankfully I export my my profile and like all my settings. I like keep everything in a folder somewhere. So I was able to just kind of like implant it into the old version I had to get back. So then OBS was good. And then Windows also updated. Or like Windows updated and it made OBS update, which is weird. That's never happened before. I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. Either way, both of them got fucked up. All my Windows settings were off, so it's like my mic had disappeared, my webcam had disappeared. So I was like, what is going on? Not only that, but ever since last Saturday, I couldn't stream last Saturday because I had tummy issues. And that's been like on and off all fucking week. And that came back yesterday. Not enough to be like debilitating or anything, but enough to be annoying and uncomfortable. So I was like dealing with all the technical issues and that at the same time. So yay. What the fuck else? What else went wrong? Everything went wrong. At the moment I can't think of what else went wrong. But I feel like Oh, my animation's loading. Hold on. Here it comes. Soju. Delicious. Thank you for that. Cheers. I don't have soju in real life. I just have water, but you know. Probably could have used. Oh god. Oh god. Again? Oh god. Okay. Okay. All right. You got it. I will definitely hydrate. Okay. Am I hydrated enough for you? Goodness gracious. Oh, again. Okay. We hydrating. Help me. I'm being waterboarded. I am very hydrated. Bless. I actually probably needed a good 3 sips of water. All I've been drinking today is soda thus far, so yeah, could have used that water. God, my brain's kind of dead. I've been awake since 6 a.m. Oh yeah, because after I managed to mostly fix all the shit. And the tummy ache was making me feel like caca. Then I just kind of like laid down and was like, oh god, maybe this will go away if I lay down.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
Do you understand? Me and my tummy. Bombastic side eye right down there. Like, what the fuck are you doing down there? Stop it. Yes, 6 a.m. Usually that's when I go to sleep. But yeah, at like 2 a.m., after I finally got everything fucking fixed, I laid down and I'm like, okay. Maybe if I just rest for a little bit, it'll go away. And then I passed out. I just like full on blacked out. Oh. You can't see it, but the light in my room just went off. Right when I said the word blackout. That was wild. Did the light bulb just die? I'm gonna have to check that before we get started. Okay. Well, at least my webcam has a ring light on it, so, I mean, it's picking up my tracking just fine. Not the ghosties listening. Legit? It's not even my spooky stream yet. That's not gonna be until 8 p.m. PST. Might do 7. I'm feeling 8 though. Yeah. What the fuck? I'm just kind of like looking to make sure there's nobody's standing behind me or something. Yeah, but thank God my webcam has its own light so that you can still pick up my tracking. Otherwise, I just look like how I started, where like this, where it doesn't pick up my tracking. Don't break my neck. Now see, if I break my neck, you don't really see it. Because I have like a limit on the model's turn. Like if I turn about this much, it just stops tracking. And if I go this way, if I turn about this much, yeah, right there, it stops tracking that way. So I could be breaking my neck and you'd have no idea. None whatsoever. But yeah, so I like passed out at like 2 a.m. completely blacked out. Okay, no ghosts this time. And then just kind of like opened my eyes and I'm like, oh, there's some light outside. Is it the next day? Yeah, it was the next day. Duh. But like, is it like 6 p.m.? 'Cause that's what I expected. But no, I look at my phone and it's like, nope, you've only been asleep for like 4 hours. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll get up. So yeah, I've been awake since 6 a.m. We're not going to have any Monmo rec for today because I kind of just want to get right into it. Since, again, we're going to have 2 streams today, or at least that's the plan. Should everything go according to plan, that will happen. The spooky stuff will happen later tonight. But yeah. So I have the game already up and going, so we'll go ahead and just jump on over to the gaming screen. Okay, well, over here. I will pop over to the Be Right Back screen for just a few minutes so I can check the light bulb situation and maybe quick bio break. No, the water did not just like go through me that quickly, but I kind of had to go to the bathroom before I started and just forgot to do so. But yeah, I will be right back very, very shortly. Not city? Hello? You can't just call a city that. I've been reading too much Omegaverse for that. You can't do this to me. Put your ass away. Oh my god. That better be a loincloth. Okay, that is a loincloth. Whew. Thought he had his dick out and everything. Shut up. I'm not gonna deal with your... Shut up. Oh my god, that gave me goosebumps everywhere in my fucking body. Fuck that. Fuck that. Shut up, baby. We stop slam. Hello, handsome. You're not gonna hurt me, right? Right. I hate it. What? Fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? Confront your fears. Perfect smile. Bro had the 2 fingers up at his mouth. Bro was ready to have a snack, if you know what I mean.
I wanna eat you a cookie.
Ugh, but Silas, hello. I don't want to fix him. I want him to ruin me. We're gonna be best friends.
Let's work together.
Thank you for being my friend. Even if it wasn't by choice. Not great. What is this? I think I see something stuck inside the hole. Stick your dick in it. Okay, I guess I gotta find something. Yeah.
Where the fucking where is it? Where the is it? I swear to God.
Something I can stick in the hole.
You laughing, girl? You trying to laugh?
That's apparently not my dick.
This funny?
Okay.
Let me show you some fucking...
You can't even get like 2 fingers in there?
because I love it in here. I fucking love it!
What the hell did I just walk into?
Role play. I'm the CEO, you're the secretary. Now get me a coffee.
Oh, God.
The mug is right there. I already drank it.
Slurp up my milky coffee. Okay, anyway. Oh, that explains why I haven't heard of it then. Kodama is a little unusual too, isn't it? Kodama. Isn't Dama ball? And then Ko would be like child? A child's ball? Children's balls? What? This is one of the romance options, by the way. So we get really old. I like them wrinkly. Nope, that's a foot. Just nom a little bit on foot. Delicious. Whoa, what was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Who's that? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I'm here, something or other. Ooh, stairs. Get me the fuck out of here. Yes. Oh my god. I've never been so scared of an old lady in my life. How do I get inside you? I can't find the hole. Well, I'll just keep going. Seems like shit happens if I just keep going. Shit happens. I'm surrounded by toilets. Warm baths, plenty of sleep, moderate carnal copulation, and exposure to soothing music? We gotta fuck? Okay. Whatever you say. I gotta... And we're back. Okay. So yeah, the light bulb had burnt out. The moment I got up and I got over there, I could like start smelling it. I'm like, something's on fire, or it smells like it's burnt. And lo and behold, it was very, very burnt. Thankfully, it didn't ruin like the entire, I don't know, encasing. But I had another light bulb that was exactly the same kind of light bulb, but that one didn't work, so I had to put in another light bulb. And my room is yellow. This light is very, very yellow. So I'm in a piss room right now. I'm in a piss room. Guess I'll have to adjust this. Sizing. Oh, it's huge. That's a big boy. Go over there. And where's the side? I'm in the way. There's the side. Okay. I'll hold shift. All right, right there. There's a side over here. No, track it. I need to see. There we go. That should do it. Oakley dokley. Pissers. Ghosty's helping, I guess. Helping by trying to light my apartment on fire. God, that is the scariest thing to me. Because a lot of the shit that I collect is not replaceable. So the idea of it going, or like lighting up in flames is terrifying. Okay, desktop audio on. Get that sound volume all the way up. Okay, load. We left off chapter 3. Stunt coordination. Let's go. Chin up. Again. Nevermore. Welcome on in. You missed the ghosts, like lighting my light bulb on fire and making my room dark the moment I said the word blackout. Very spooky, despite the fact that this is the not spooky stream that's happening today. Kitty from Hell also like waterboarded me. Made me drink water 3 times. I'm very hydrated now though, so there's that. Jesus Christ. Way to scare me. Ren pounds the ground with the blunt end of his wooden stick. I look up to see him wiping sweat off his face and glowering at me. I'd probably look at myself that way too after failing the same stunt 14 times in a row. Oh, okay. I push myself back up off the ground with some difficulty. With each attempt, I feel myself slowing down and my movements becoming even more sluggish. We're seriously behind, but I have to get through this stunt at least twice before we can move on. Our instructor helps us reset our positions to give it another try. The stunt is simple enough. Ren tries to disarm the pole arm. A pole arm? Like a medieval weapon pole arm? What is this drama? I thought it was a high school drama. In my hands, we have a struggle. He flips it around and almost chokes me with it, and then I kick out his knee to break free. Grab some snackies. We're in for a little treat. By which I mean, it's just like watching a book. Good old visual novels. But I keep messing up the timing. One time I'll hold onto the pole arm too long when we're both tugging on it. Another time I'll misstep when he pulls it back and has me in a chokehold with it. Thank you for the lyric. It's part of the longest fight scene we've practiced for the show, and my inexperience is finally coming to full view. I'd be deeply ashamed if I weren't so damn exhausted and sore. Keep your eyes on me. Sir, yes, sir. He tugs the pole arm to start the back and forth tug of war. It was either too hard a pull or my arms are too weak because the pole arm is snatched out of my grasp in an instant. The force pushes me back to the hard dojo floor. We're calling this a dojo? Okay. Dojo floor. So much for a fight. Is that the best you've got? Just wasting my time? Bro, look at me. Do I look like I was made for stunts? No. No. So, like, get off my dick. I'm just checking my position. I think I'm pretty good. Thought about making myself bigger, but I'm like, nah. Ren takes 2 steps forward, and I don't think he's about to help me up. All right, that's enough. Our instructor steps in between us and calls for a 15-minute break. We're seriously behind and about to go overtime. His little shadow. Phew. Ren storms over to a refreshments table where he downs a full glass of water. Bro, me too. I've never seen someone drink with such a sour scowl. I can feel any possible goodwill I've gained with him draining by the second. The instructor isn't much happier either. He's clearly trying to watch what he says, giving Ren's temper, but he's still just as frustrated at me. Then why don't I just have like a fucking stunt double do this? Oh, God. Oh, here we go again. Oh, God. Oh, okay. There. I've taken my sippy sip. He paces on the other side of the room, hand rubbing the back of his neck. I shall stay hydrated. I'm too worn out to get up from the practice mat. I just lay down and close my eyes to catch my breath. At this rate, I don't see us getting through all the stunts today. We don't need to have it perfect by today, thankfully, but my poor attempts aren't helping. Then why are we so fucking, like, intense about it, Like, Ren, calm your tits. I clasp my throbbing head that's damp from sweat. I'm going to get some water, clean up some in the restroom, and come back ready to finish this. We're going to get through this. At least, that's what I hoped. When I move my hand and ease up, a water bottle hits me square in the face. Ow. I was literally just saying ow because the thought of that, like, ow. But also, ow. Sorry. I can't even get through regular stunt coordination in one piece, but now people are trying to break my nose. If I'd been wearing my glasses, they probably would have broken. Looming over me with a surprised look on her face is Angel, hand covering her mouth. She must have walked in the training room after we started our break. You looked too tired to get up, so I thought I'd help. By pummeling you with a water bottle. Somewhere off in the distance, Ren retorts he needs all the help he can get. She leans down to check my face, putting her cool hands on my cheeks. No, it's not that her hands are so cool. It's that my face is still red hot from practice. Finding a bruise on me now is impossible. I'm all right. Thanks. I don't bother trying to sit upright again. Instead, leaning against my elbow on the ground to better talk to her. What are you doing here? Practice, of course. I look down and sure enough, she's wearing a practice leotard. Has our practice session already gone over? She leans back from me and crouches on the balls of her feet. I figured I'd show up a little early. The lighting here is great. Oh, she just came here early to record some videos to post. Of course. Stay on the other side of the room then. The way he says some bullshit and back out. He strides past us, not even looking at me, to grab something. Angel looks past or between the two of us, taken aback by the audacity. The audacity of this bitch. She leans closer to me. The heck is up with him? Yeah, good question. What crawled up his ass and died? All I can do is sigh. Bad day to practice. Only bad when you can't control your damn feet. With a thrust of the arm, he pops a metal practice stick in place. It's heavier than what we've been using so far, and more accurate to what we'll be filming with. Angel looks back at me even more concerned now, but with an extra layer of pouting as she realizes now is not a good time to record anything. I put my hand out and she helps me to my feet. My 15-minute break is coming to a close, but I've barely made it or had any time to rest. The remainder of the training goes pretty much as expected. I still mess up my timing and hit Ren's feet with my tennis shoes a few more times. I don't grab the pole arm at the right place and more mishaps. We skip the scene for now and try the other ones on our list, which go somewhat better, but failing again and again from earlier in the day has taken a toll on me. Why don't they just like adjust it or something? Or again, just get like a stunt double. All right, let's call it for the day. Jesus Christ, will you stop with the noise? Ren huffs and tosses the practice pole to the floor with a loud clang. I know I shouldn't be relieved after the poor performance, but I am. There's not a muscle on me that isn't aching. I could fall asleep on the mat floor right now if they'd let me. Of course, I don't, because Angel is up practicing one of her scenes. We don't always know what each person is filming if they're not in the same shots together, so I don't actually know what it's for. She gives me a look of pity as I avoid going anywhere near Ren's general direction and stumble out of the training room. Hey, love me a trans flag and I don't remember the name of this shark. I could swear it starts with a B. I might be wrong about that. But anyway, IKEA shark. Some kind of ringing somewhere hits my ears. Despite my throbbing head, I open my eyes to a pitch dark room and roll over. I must have fallen asleep as soon as I got back to my trailer. I feel around for my phone and answer it before it stops ringing. Hello? God, were you asleep? It's like 4 p.m. I push myself up. Sure enough, the clock reads 3:53 p.m. I groan. I was going to ask if you wanted to join our reservation tonight at a steakhouse downtown. He says a few more things, something about how special their prime rib is and how they use homemade butter, but I'm only half listening as I rub my eyes. My stomach starts to grumble. Yeah, I'll go. As long as you all are paying. You sure? Yeah. All right, cool. We'll leave out here around 4:40. Blaha. Is that how you say it? Blahaj? Blaha? Either way, but that, yeah. I was right. It did start with a B. Thank God. I'm not a total dingus. Just mostly a dingus. He tells me a few more things, like the dress code, before hanging up. I just stare blankly back at my phone. I royally screwed up at practice. There's no way around that, and regrettably, I don't see any way of fixing it. We'll reconvene tomorrow morning. I could try and practice on my own, but I don't see it helping if I don't know his movements. Tomorrow, I'll ask the instructor to go step by step slowly with me. That's what they should have started with, to be honest. You need the person who, like, is the professional in here to help teach each actor the movements. Then you put the actors together and have them practice. Did they not do that before? Fucking amateurs. I'm not even an actor and I know this. I only know this because I watch a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Ren is used to faster paced learning where he brute forces his way through it. He must have become used to that style of learning when on bigger, more action driven sets. Compared to some of the trailers for blockbusters he's filmed, trailers for blockbusters he's filmed, these scenes should be a piece of cake to him, and here I am, tripping over his feet. Well, he's the more experienced one, he needs to be the more patient one. And he's the man we're romancing? I toss myself back against my bed and stare at the darkened ceiling. If I don't get this down, then what? Will they get a stunt double to do it? That's usually how it works. It's not a bad thing. Will they change the scene to do something easier? That's also an option and also not a bad thing. Will they cut it out entirely? Maybe. Again, I don't know why you would have a pole arm. But, you know. Will they replace me? I doubt they'll go that far. Is someone going back to being antisocial? I irritatedly take a sip of my soda. I feel like I'm being lectured by my parents again about not coming out of my room. I just fell asleep after practice. Taking a hot shower and forcing myself to look half decent for a nice meal has definitely helped my energy, but my mood is still just as sour as a couple hours ago. I can just picture how bad tomorrow is going to be. Across from me, Angel leans back in her chair, trying to hide a smirk. I've never met someone who's so transparently always up to something, and terrible at it. Is something up? I idly poke my salad. Before I can speak, Angel answers for me, because of course she does. Her design is still the cutest, but her personality could use some work. He had a few slip-ups at practice. Well, a lot. I didn't ask for your commentary. The outburst genuinely surprises her and the rest of the table. I shrink down in my chair and rub the back of my neck. Sorry, I had training practice with Ren earlier. I kept messing up the stunts. Victor tilts his head. You've done stunt coordination before though, right? I just keep staring at the ground. Dance coordination? Any kind of choreography? I've done some movement choreography before. It's just been a while. And how long is a while? I pick up my salad again. A year or two. He whistles. Does Lucky know about this? I told them that I don't have any experience with action scenes. Serena leans against the table. What'd they say? That we'd figure something out. So much for that. Have you mentioned it to them? If the instructor didn't, I'm sure Ren's already complained to them. Victor's drink hits the table with a loud thud. What, just because we're not the usual A-listers he's used to working with? Angel nibbles on her bread before speaking up. You didn't see how practice went. I give an exasperated sigh. It's not his fault I'm no good. It's also not your fault you're being forced to do action scenes when you told them that you have no experience with that. So like, somebody needs to get their panties out of a twist, you know? Victor readjusts himself before continuing. Well, what was the problem? You two had to rehearse the stunt for the first episode, so this isn't your first time. I fiddle with my sleeve. Oh, there's Ace, playing VR chat. You can't really see her, she's up here. I really didn't want to make tonight all about myself. I kept messing up on the timing. You did fine enough with the scene in the first episode, though. The scene has a lot more moving parts all at once. It's harder to get the movements right. One moment I'll be too slow, another moment I'll misstep where I'm supposed to be. You can't get the rhythm right. What if they just danced? You know, learn some ballroom dancing with Ren, and then you guys can, like, learn each other's bodies. You know, with your clothes still on, I guess. You could also do it with your clothes off, but you know. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of visual novel. I hang my head in defeat. Yeah. Serena musters up the most encouraging smile she can. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it tomorrow. I just hang my head lower and sigh. Victor tosses me a glossy drink menu. Fretting about it isn't going to help anything, that's for sure. Take it easy the rest of the night and tackle it tomorrow. I shove the drink menu back at him. I can't get drunk. I have a hard enough time practicing while sober. I'll drink in your honor then. You can drink to my unemployment. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. They're not going to fire you after one bad day of practice, especially you, the lead. I can't help but look at him in disbelief. Haven't you done some stunt work before, Victor? How'd you get through it? His confident expression quickly turns to an airy unsureness. Oh, you know, we had a really great instructor. He guided us through it step by step. Angel holds a roll in front of his mouth. If you don't have anything helpful to say, then just eat some more bread. I am helping. He looks back at me as if he's waiting for my approval. I just look away at my soda. After a moment of thinking, he breaks the silence. Why not ask Ren for help? Angel gives a haughty faux laugh, like, are you joking? Yeah, that's not happening. He huffs at her. Why do you think all my ideas are that bad? If you'd been at practice today, you'd understand. The difference is night and day. He still doesn't get it, instead taking a bite out of his new bread roll. Hey Ace, thank you for the chicken. Do you ask a novelist how to write your first book? Or do you learn from teachers? Someone of that caliber doesn't remember what it's like to just start out, what it's like to not have a grasp of the basics. So rude. What, me calling you out that you were on VR chat? I can't help it if Steam calls you out for me. And who told you that? My agent. I get it. I'm beyond helping. Bro, me too. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to skip that. Is there a log? Log? History? Ah, there we go. Victor goes to take another bite of the bread, but his attention moves elsewhere. I look to my left where Serena is idly stirring her drink with her straw, watching the ice cubes clink against each other. What you thinking about? Started while I was cooking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Or I did, because I did tell everybody I would start at 2 p.m. PST. But also, what you cooking? And can you send me some? You've been torturing me with pictures of food on fucking Discord. Share in the wealth. The yummy, yummy wealth. She gives a little jolt and she realizes we're all looking at her now. Check your message? What message? Hold on, let me get my phone. I swear, my phone doesn't like make any sounds. At all. Wait, I don't see a message. Chorizo and egg burritos. Oh, that sounds so good. I love chorizo. Oh no, I saw that. I reacted to it. With them eyeballs. But also, I see art whips of Sin. Hello? A Sin ref sheet? I want to see that. I love the design. Also, this is a really good ref sheet. Oh my god, I love them. I love it. Bottom. What? What's happening? Oh, this is the not safe for work. Gasp. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I can't be looking at my phone while you guys are going off on Discord. Anyway. Oh, well, I was just thinking, if I remember correctly, Mr. Clark used to be in action movies when he was younger. He might have some pointers for you. Mr. Clark, is that old guy? If Ren isn't of any help, I don't know if he'll be. The dude's gotta be like 70. It's worth a shot to ask him tomorrow after filming. Her actual meaning is clear. He's a lot easier to talk to than Ren. I'll give it a shot, thanks. Better than nothing, I suppose. Falling asleep last night was near impossible, given my extended nap in the afternoon, but I was somehow able to get 7 hours of sleep. Can't relate. It doesn't feel like much, but it should get me through the day. Now my nerves are another story. I've never had guts of steel. Neither have I. Proven yesterday. My guts were very much not made of steel. They felt like they were made of putty. But I feel ready to throw up at any minute. Dear God, please don't. Or I'm closing the game. And then lighting my computer on fire. It's impossible for me to imagine stunt practice going any different from yesterday. The nausea comes in waves, but each wave hits me harder than the last as the practice session looms closer. Good job today. Like always, Mr. Clark greets me with a warm smile and friendly handshake. I'm surprised he's not a more popular actor with how professional and amiable he is. Or but amiable he is. Wait. Professional but amiable? I mean, if you were professional, wouldn't you be amiable? Unlike Ren, who's not professional at all, despite the fact that he has all this experience. Thank you. You too. The words are short, but it's hard getting them out of my throat. We walk over to the refreshments table together now that our scenes are done. I've got to... Okay, I will stay hydrated. I'm hydrated. I'll put some chapstick on too. Keep my lips hydrated. Okay. I've got to ask him now before he heads back to his trailer. Say, Mr. Clark? He stops himself before his water bottle reaches his lips. What is it? Don't get cold feet now. I was just wondering. Asking him anything will be easier than showing back up to practice completely unprepared. Have you ever filmed action scenes? He puts the water down and looks up, thinking back to something. When I was much younger, I did for a time. Nowadays, I only perform light action scenes and have a body double when necessary. How was it hard for you to get used to coordinating the stunts? Mr. Clark turns to me and just smiles. At first, yes, I struggled to consistently get the tempo right. Tempo? We're not talking about music. That's when I had an instructor pull me aside and sign me up for dance lessons. Dance lessons? I was against it immediately. I was filming a Western, not trying out for a ballet recital. To make matters worse, I was in my mid-20s at the time. I'd rather have died than be caught at a dance studio. God forbid. He chuckles to himself, thinking about it. I put up such a fuss about it that the instructor signed my co-star up for dance classes with me, so I'd have someone to complain to. It was rough making it through the first week, but we pulled through somehow. Did it help? Yes, definitely. Despite all my protesting, it really did help. I mean, dancing is about knowing how to move your body, especially with a partner, so like, it would make sense. It's not hard to put 2 and 2 together. 1 + 1 does equal 2 in this sense. Maybe I can ask our instructor or Cassandra to sign me up for a dance class. It won't help me any today, though. It was easier to work on my feet quickly, and I gained a sense of rhythm. A sense of rhythm. Angel used that word too. I have rhythm, just not with my feet. That's great. Are the action scenes giving you a tough time? I can't help but nod. A little bit. Try a dance class. An in-person one with an instructor will help the most, but they most likely have classes online now too. That's true, though I'd rather go in person. Thank you, I'll look into it. You looked like something was worrying you today. If the scenes are bothering you that much, talk to Lucy about it. Don't try to push through it by yourself. He gives me a sincere, comforting smile. It's hard not to give him a smile back. Whatever I had for breakfast was too much. I can feel it coming up my throat as I step into the large practice room. Gross. Ren is already here, stretching in a loose, hanging tank top and shorts. He doesn't bother looking to see who entered. I put my stuff down and get ready before approaching him and our instructor. Ren finally turns my direction, his eyes narrowing on me. I'm sorry about yesterday. He doesn't say anything. I was wondering, have you ever had dance lessons? His death stare turns into confusion. Huh? To help with coordination. He can't help but stop glaring at me when he sees I'm being earnest. Not to help with coordination, but I have taken a few dance lessons for filming. It helps with learning the beat. The beat? Angel and Mr. Clark both mentioned the rhythm and the tempo, and stunt coordination is similar enough to dancing to establish a rhythm. But in order to have a rhythm, you need a beat to follow. Wait right here. I run back to my bag and dig around for my phone. The two of them look between themselves and back at me at a loss for words. Once I have the right app up, I walk back over and show it to them. Is it like a, what are they called? Metronome? Where it's like, to help you keep the tempo? Ah, I nailed it. Can we use a metronome today? A metronome? Ren still doesn't get it, but the instructor catches on immediately. He hits his own palm with his fist. That might work. This instructor is incompetent as hell. I'm just gonna say. He puts my phone on the podium and helps us in our starting places. The evenly spaced ticking bounces off the walls and gives me a beat to work with. I close my eyes and psych myself up. It's just like choir practice at school. Bro, I really am Niko. He was in choir, I'm in choir. He's Transmasc, I'm Transmasc. He wears clothes to help him present as male. I do the same thing. What else? He drinks nothing but soda, I drink nothing but soda. It's a Transmasc to Transmasc communication. The only difference is he's like tiny and cute, and I'm very much not tiny and cute. Now that we're working with a metronome, we walk through the first stunt again. I count each step with the tempo and let Ren take the lead, and our instructor guides us. He's basically just you. He really is basically just me. We look different, but that's about it. Everything else, the exact same. Well, that needs an actor, and I'm very much not. Put me in front of a camera, and I just like... I do that. I stop tracking, but in real life. Press X to tell. I very much am not. I'm 5'11" and I'm like 200 pounds. I got beefy arms. I got thighs for days. Not cute. X. Very handsome, very cutesy, very demure. That's me in real life. Now I'm pressing X to doubt. 2 steps here, push here, wait, pull here, wait half a beat, push again. A beat and a half, flip around. My back hits his chest as he pulls the pole arm into a choking position. Ren's expression becomes calmer and more focused as we go through the stunt again and again. It's not perfect, but it's leagues better than the day before. Before long, we're able to get past the problem scene with an acceptable margin of error. I could still throw you around. I want to be thrown around, okay? Okay? I'm ready. Throw me around. No one throws me around. I throw other people around. I want to be the one thrown around for once. Turn me into a sandbag. Whew. I take a long drink of water. My nerves are still shot from all the anxiety earlier, but I'm able to start calming down now that we're done for the day. Be there in 10. I'm ready. Way to make me feel even shorter. Freaking 5'11". Cried in 5'11 and a half. Oh no, 5'1 and a half. My brain mushed the one and then one and the 1 and the 1/2. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my my. Oh my my. Kinky. About 6 foot and beefy. Hell yeah. That's my type. I'm a tiny man. That's also my type. My type is every man. Yeah, it's actually everybody, really. When you're pan-romantic, everybody goes. Even cryptids and monsters. I take a long drink of water. My nerves are still shot from all the anxiety earlier, but I'm able to start calming down now that we're done for the day. To my left, Ren wipes some sweat from his forehead, not paying attention to me. No news is good news, I guess. On femboys, love them. Our instructor agrees to find a dance class for me. With that settled, I grab my bag and head out. Hey. Before I get a few steps out the door, Ren calls out to me. My nerves kick me in my stomach. We love the boys, yes we do. Boys, girls, thems, the it's for monsters. I turn around to face him with the best innocent looking face I can, despite my anxiety. Where'd you get the idea to use a metronome? I'm a fucking genius, that's what. If we're bonking. Where is it? Where is it? Can't find my own emotes. Where is it? Where's my bonk? Where is my bonk? Did I get rid of my bonk? I'm not blind, am I? Well, maybe I did get rid of my bonk. God, we need more emote slots. I did get rid of my bonk. Well, in place of bonk, I'll poke. Stabby bun. That's it? Very sag. When I got all those new emotes, I had to I know I had to get rid of the sleeping one. Obviously, I had to get rid of bonk. I can't even remember what other fucking emotes I have. And I still want to get some other animated emotes. Oh, I got bonked. Rude. Although I should have done that now that I think about it.
Good boy.
Aw, you making it better? Thank you, Ace. I practiced with one when I was in choir in school. He gives me a look like he's reappraising me. Oh, so you were a choir kid. Is everyone here a damn theater kid? Were you in theater? He readjusts his backpack and shrugs. I was too busy filming things to be in something that active, so I took choir. I can't even argue with him there. Out of the 3 main creative classes my school had to choose from, choir, band, and theater, choir was by far the least strenuous and time-intensive. I think I mostly agree with that. Do I mostly agree with that? I'm thinking back on high school for me, which was a while ago. Band. Did we even have a theater? I don't even think we had a theater, to be honest. I think we only had band and choir. I don't think we had a theater class, or like even elective. Yeah, no. Now that I think about it, nope. Unless I've like completely wiped it from my memory, but for the most part, I don't remember theater at all. I was in band class for keyboard, like learning piano keyboard. But there was only 3 of us who were learning keyboard, so they literally put us in a closet. We were in a storage closet in the back of the room, while the rest of the band class, which was like another 20 or so kids, like for drums and tubas and stuff, you know, all the other like band instruments, they were all in the main room. But us 3 keyboard players were just in that storage closet. I'm not even kidding. And then the teacher would come in and be like, here, learn this sheet music, and then walk out and teach the rest of the class. And we'd be like, I don't know how to read sheet music, do you? No? Well, I guess we'll try. We were basically teaching ourselves. I didn't learn how to play, I think it was Moon River? Is that what it's called? Hold on, let me Google this real quick. I think it's Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's? Breakfast at Tiffany's? Is that right? Yeah, Moon River. Yep. By Audrey Hepburn. Yeah, that was pretty much the entire class. I don't think he even taught us any other song. Nope. It was just Moon River. That's all I learned. And then I just spent the rest of the time teaching myself other songs. Which, if you were to give me a keyboard now, the only thing I could play, other than like your classic chopsticks, would be like Candy, the song, the DDR song. Da, 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 da. I taught myself how to play that. But just like the treble clef part, I don't even know if there would be a bass clef. I was just doing it by ear. Oh, I could play that fucking Naruto song. Sadness and Sorrow? No. Yes? Hold on. I gotta fucking open my browser again. Is it Sadness and Sorrow? I have the shittiest memory. Sadness and sorrow. That's not how you spell sorrow. That's how you spell sorrow. It's a background track, right? Yeah. Right? You're gonna hear music for a second. Hold on. I need to know. Skip the music part. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I could play Sadness and Sorrow. Oh, also. Sippy sip. There you go. Stay hydrated. And that was pretty much my entire repertoire. At one point I could play both. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Daddy, why are you punching me? What'd I do wrong? Trying to make me feel sadness and sorrow? Is that what's happening? First I get waterboarded, then I get beaten. Beat up your local streamer tonight at 3 p.m. PST. Oh. You waterboard me, you beat me, then you come on me. How dare. And then I get yeeted. Y'all just want to like ruin me, don't you? Might as well adjust my posture since you're all beating me up. Okay, anyway, back to the game. The whole choir tangent. Although now that I'm thinking about it, because we didn't have theater, band did go out and do a lot of stuff for like football games and during parades and shit. Choir, we went to places for like choir performances. There was the one, I think I mentioned this last week actually, where choir went to, the entire choir class went to Hawaii for a competition? At least I think it was a competition. But each person had to pay like $1,000 to like afford it. Because it's not like our school was paying for the arts. But yeah, I didn't go because I sure as hell couldn't afford $1,000 fucking bucks. Sad though. My friends were showing me the pictures when they came back. Like, yeah, we had a blast. I'm like, good for you. But yeah, choir was pretty busy. I mean, I did go to most of the performances, and that was still a lot. And then we had to spend money. We had to pay for all of our shit. We also had like the worst outfits. Like, I was not out as trans in high school. I didn't know I was trans until like after high school. So I was still wearing dresses and shit at the time. But God, it was the ugliest dress now that I think about it. It was like a velvety, was it black on top? Yeah, it was velvety black top, and it just cut off like right under the booba. And then it was like a very unshapely, was it also velvet? No, I don't think so. They didn't even have the audacity to like make the whole thing velvet to at least match. But no, the skirt part, I think it was just like polyester or something. It was like very unshapely. If you had any gut at all, that shit was showing through the dress. So we all looked frumpy as hell. Even the skinniest people in the class looked frumpy. It was just the worst outfit. But we had like this old, barely blonde, almost white haired, craggedy lady as our, she always called herself like the choir master. That tells you her personality right there. And like choir was her fucking life. She made us sing a song about the like purple hat. I don't know what the hell they are. Group, organization, cult, I don't know. They're like, I guess they're like a group of ladies. I was a guy, so I was just put on tux, rock and roll. Yeah, I think the guys had the easier outfits. I don't remember exactly what they wore though. I think it was like gray vests and like a blue undershirt. Because our high school's colors were like black and blue. Yeah. They were supposed to wear black slacks, but a lot of them wore black jeans and for whatever reason didn't get yelled at for that. But God forbid a little thing was out of place on any of the girls, the quote unquote girls. We get bitched at. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a black vest and like blue shirt underneath. I have my yearbooks around here somewhere. Not that I ever want to like look at them. So yeah, now that I think about it, I think actually in my school, choir was the busiest. Yeah, that sounds right. If your choir wasn't good, you didn't even have that many concerts to attend. But the band and theater were always practicing in the afternoons, at least at my school. Trying to film shows and movies as a rising star while in high school sounds stressful enough. We've got practice again this weekend. See you. There's some pics of Baby Nevermore in choir, band, and in musicals. I want to see Baby Nevermore. I think I could literally share a picture of Baby Dokkaebi. And I mean like Baby Dokkaebi. Like I've got to be like 1 or 2 in the picture. It's when we still lived in Japan at the time. And I'm standing in front of this giant Buddha statue. I got it somewhere. I gotta scan that sucker. It's one of my favorite pictures. We've got practice again this weekend. See you. He just fucking dips. He waves and heads out, seemingly over his mad spell from yesterday. I don't understand this guy. The latch of my trailer door closes with a click. I stand there, staring at it. The only thing I can hear is the quiet hum of a cart passing by outside. It's been a few weeks since I came to set, maybe 2 months. I've been so busy, I barely looked at a clock for the date. With all the helpers and people like Cassandra, I really need to look at a calendar myself. They keep much better track of that stuff than me anyway. I could use an assistant myself for things like that. Despite the fact that I look at a calendar just about every day, so many times I'll like forget what day it is. I'm afraid once we get done filming, I'll be too used to having others tell me my own schedule and where to go and and that I won't know what to do. Well, that's a problem for later. Also, that's like an actor's problem. Like, actors are supposed to have somebody tell them their schedules and stuff. Like, that's what a manager is for, right? Am I the crazy one? I walk over to my couch and pull out my phone as I plop it down. I don't even try to catch up on all the posts I've missed, and instead just scroll through the most recent ones from today. One of a guy sitting at a desk with a mic in front of him catches my eye. The one of a guy had me, like, thrown through a loop for a second there. I've only known Jules for 5 or so years, but he's one of those guys that you feel like you've known your whole life. He's that aggravating... Yeah, he's... I can read, I promise. He's that aggravating older brother who knows more about you than you think, but is always there when you need him. I pull up his phone number and dial it. Hey, what's up? Nothing much, just checking up. Sorry I haven't called in a while. Huh, you're a big shot now, I get it. Uh-huh. I saw you were a guest on some local podcast. Please tell me it wasn't, oh. Ah. I got hit by a truck. I have to end stream, all my bones are broken. Ugh. It's Bacardi's fault. Ah, and then you boot me. You turn me into a corpse and then you boot me afterwards. You cheeky little thing. You're right, my bones are actually made of jello, so I'm fine. Wanna be one of them? And have to pretend that I know what I'm talking about for an hour? Nah. I can hear him try to hold back laughter through the phone. That's another reason why we've always gotten along. He's easy to talk to because of how casual he always is. It takes a lot to actually get him upset. His easygoing nature readily shows up in any of his interviews. How have you been? I rub the back of my neck. I will definitely look at that after stream. Heck yeah. All right. Just all right? It's weird being on a set this long. Well, it's weird knowing I'll be on a set for a long time. That's a good thing, though. You've finally broken out of smaller productions. Smaller productions aren't that bad. They just don't pay bills as well as something longer. More auditions, more productions, all to get the same amount of work as one longer shoot. Your bones are jelly. Wait, so all bones? My brain tried to work that into a euphemism. It's only jelly until you harden it? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll take myself out. I'm sorry. I'll just be down here. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I've never heard someone sound so passive about being the lead on a big production. Great minds think alike. I sigh. Cringe? Don't you cringe. You're not allowed to cringe. This is a cringe-free stream. Look, it'll be alright. I know it's gotta be a lot of work and pressure on you, but you can do it. I mean, you kinda have to, considering all the contracts you had to sign. Bro, don't do me like that. Damn it, he's right. Yeah, alright. You've got just 3 seasons on your contract before the network board has to review whether they want to renew it. You can make it through. Yeah, just 3 seasons. Hopefully this is like a 10, 12 season sort of situation. Or 10, 12 episode per season situation. My brain cut out a part of that sentence entirely. Wow. And besides, it might just be 3 seasons you have to deal with. Don't say that. Huh? I thought you wanted to go back to smaller productions. I can practically hear him grinning through the phone. Or through the line. I'd rather not be a one-hit wonder who gets a main role in one large production and then no one wants to work with me again. There you go, that's the spirit. Just keep that up. I can hear him talk to someone near him. Hey, I'll have to call you later. Thanks for not getting too big ahead and still thinking of the small fries, alright? Yeah, see you. See ya. I put my phone on the charger and walk over to the fridge. Where is the fridge in all this? Usually the fridge would be like right here. Or over here. As I bend down to grab something, my back starts to ache with flashbacks of my terrible stunt coordination. It's more of a dull pain now, but still there, hitting the floor again and again and again. Am I good enough for all of this? Smaller productions were less intimidating, but I don't want to go back to them just yet. This might be my only chance at a lead role. Some people don't even get one chance. But still, I've got a 5 p.m. meeting to worry about. Chapter 4. An angel or two. I think we'll actually save this right here. We did 3 chapters last time, so this is a lot less than what we did last time, but that's okay. We're fitting multiple streams into one day. So I'll close Canvas Menagerie for now. And we'll jump over to behind the frame.